Should be good. Hopefully. Hopefully all the sound settings aren't terrible.
I mean, the Snap is literally stealing our viewers. The fuck? Stop streaming!
The happy special.
Bruh. We suck, Reddy. Seems a very ambiguous sentence in broken English.
Yeah.
I hear one of the captains still doing their inspirational speech while Happy is already done.
There we get to have the inside knowledge of one of the teams as one of the captains is sitting right behind you.
Yeah, true. They're reasoning about this strat they wanna go on for Vampire Island at least. Oh, by the way, actually, Sync Banners and Banana's captain was in the lobby way before the other. So, how do you think?
Trying to use Happy's own statistics against him, so.
So like, even if they lose, at least they disproven that statistics. It's already a win in any case.
Looks like we will be starting here.
So, clearly vampire map. This time.
Well, we'll be seeing two vampire favorite maps here, both Silenced and Crucible.
To be fair, there are a couple of spots in Silence Caesar where humans can have really strong position. I'm looking at Wagons / Crane / second best or best. The corner, where you can actually do a lot of work for like different reasons, but yeah, nothing surprising against like from Wisak, the double scout, and one with a warble. Yeah, one warble, one swift. Then the Obama Prophet and the card hunt. For bananas, we see a deceiver, a slight variation, but they're slight variation from the usual comp. They like to play it. I don't know how much I agree with that, but their bombs must be on point, or the deceiver is gonna have a rough time.
Bombs are in. Warbo has been forced to move without being able to get a shot off. First infect will land there as well, followed up by a charge on Happy as well. Double volleys are now out, and Go Bananas are trying to stay out of it, but Lurcy gets caught out by Happy there. Ends up falling. Ironwing going down by Tortuga. Now the two Tyrants are the last ones left, trying to get some cleanup job done here. One of them gets knocked to the ground, but they're doing a pretty good job so far. James is the only one left standing, but he is able to take out the last two Tyrants and comes out on top there, 4-3.
Oh, an attempt for a heal contest? Oh, they're going in fast, maybe. Sentinel is kinda stuck out here in mid. All the humans carrying around.
And they have been able to retake their previous position though, and James will remain untouched.
It was very cool what the vampires did at the beginning of the fight, but then the two Titans hard disengaged and the Sentinel died. They locked every scout. They couldn't get the ship done at the very beginning of the fight, but then they kind of forget about them because the two Tyrants just went in best and disengaged.
There might have been some miscommunication there. Both Tyrants were waiting out the volleys while the Sentinel and Deceiver went back in. We will be seeing the Invis though now. That will be the start of the engage. Airstrike is in again. It does not force the Warbow to move this time, but he gets picked up instead.
Grab.
Happy juking out with a Deceiver here in the back. Tortuga is able to take out Ironwing, and Larissi has dragged away and killed Blue Fever James, and his volley will be no good to his team here. Princess Thundercat going down to the Prophet there. Tortuga helping out Obama to take out T-Tals as well, and that'll be a very dominant fight for We Suck.
Yeah, and lucky the Tyrant just followed the low grab on the scout. You usually don't need help as a Sentinel on that grab.
Particularly against a Scout, there's not very much they can do after they've been dragged away.
Yeah, I agree. If it was a Prophet, maybe. Not a Scout. And in the end, it makes like a 3 versus 2 for the vampire, like for the humans. And so Especially with an unchecked scout, you can just keep dragging his shot, especially the swift bows. That was just so much damage.
They did have 2 people engage on Happy in that fight, and then they just kind of left him. Once again, Ironwing will be starting on Happy here. Does not get the infect off. Volleys are used now, and looks like Vampires are trying to kite out of it, but Lurcy steps his toe in and ends up dying for it. 2 Tyrants now looking for the scout here. One of them will get taken out by James as Princess takes out Happy in turn. 1 Tyrant left standing, and the crossfire from the remaining 3 will finish him off. Oh, Ironwing's back in, but is able to get a kill, but
yeah, sure.
Didn't actually realize he was still alive.
Yeah, unlucky. They tried to play more tight this time around, but I think still Larizi will be too early. Because he bursted before the Tyrant, the 2 Tyrants could go back in. Maybe at that point in time, like the Deceiver is low but safe, you just wait the volleys out. And so. Even though there's living scouts, it's very scary. Especially then if you don't have invis or bombs to go back.
Seeing a bit of a slow engage here now, but Airstrike is in on the Prophet this time, trying to maybe catch him out of position there. Nice Tyrant charge there through 2 of the scouts, and James will be abducted and infected, so that should... No, he lands on the roof! That'll keep him alive, but falls off. Himself. Yeah. Batuga and Happy doing work here though, and 3 humans left alive once again, and a very hurt Sentinel standing on top of the roof here, all alone, and Happy will just finish him off there. And that's a 16-7 now in favor of Weesuck.
Kinda unlucky fight for the Sentinel. I mean, it was pretty funny. But I think the problem there, they overcommitted on one of the scouts. On top of that, he was sitting in his own volleys. It just took a lot of damage. So.
Yeah, they are committing a lot to deal with this Warbow here, but as you look at it, Happy is still running away with a massive amount of damage because he's being left mostly unchecked. They initiate on him, but then he just tosses his volley and gets to run away for free pretty much every fight.
You really need to be disciplined as Vampire against them, I feel like. Or just play the comp and never leave the field, so they cannot just charge.
Invis is in behind Happy here. He does hear it, but it's not going for him yet. Volleys are out. Deceivers are trying to stay out of it. Ironwing is already dead inside of that other volley there on the side. T-Tails is able to finish off Blue Fever James. Tortuga being taken off of the wheelbarrow there. And looks like Deceiver's trying to eat here, but Happy will deny that as Obama takes out T-Tails in turn. And a 4-for-2 now in favor of Weesuck.
This disengages as vampires, and then their re-engages are just so hard because they walk into a charge shot every time. Like a lot of vampires sitting on their asses.
Yeah, we have been seeing a lot of that. You just have to play around it a bit better, especially on a map like this where you have so many options of angles that you can approach from.
Yeah, granted, second best was actually the place that I was thinking about, like for very strong doubles scout play. The Deceiver is a bit of a pickle. Both the scouts are waiting for him. Oh.
He is invis. They are looking for it, but Airstrike will stick to James. That's a full 350 damage. Very nicely done, and Deceiver will not get knocked down. That should be a good fight for them, but Happy takes out Princess already. Right at the start there. Knives connecting on the Tyrant as well. It's very unlucky as Ironwing gets taken out by Obama. Larissi now playing Ground Sentinel, desperate for some kills here, is able to take out James, who made it stuck at the start of the fight, but that'll be it.
Oh, they're 4-for-1.
Yeah.
That was most unfortunate. Like, the beginning of the fight was really good. A stick, and then the Deceiver just juked the scout shot using illusions. That was done beautifully, but somehow Princess get bursted through hardens. That kind of seals the deal. They cannot like keep their presence in the nearby the humans, and so charge shotting can start.
If you're able to get a stick on the scout and force both of their volleys out, then you just kind of have to wait them out and then go in. You can't be trickling in one at a time and dying.
Yeah.
Another missed Warbow shot there on the Invis Deceiver. Both volleys are out, and so are both knives onto the Deceivers there. A nice double shockwave there onto the Prophet and Tortuga. Bola will stop the follow-up charge attack though. Larissi will be the first to get a kill there against Happy. James now the one sitting in the back. Oh, unlucky crossfire there onto Princess from 3 different angles. Yeah. It's a good infect, but too little too late, I'm afraid, and 3 humans left standing once again.
Some free damage on the scout just spawned into an infect. But it won't change anything. That's... I think that double 70 double 10 is totally is the play right here. Like, there is always a charge shot every time. They cannot like bring themselves to focus one of the scouts. Because either
Yeah.
the deceiver has to like run away immediately.
The only
And
way
so, like-
Deceiver can work is if the Deceiver alone is enough to deal with the Warbow Scout every fight.
Yeah, exactly. But he often has to hard disengage because he's getting like focus fire. And I think because his team that like, they're not following quick enough or like not effective.
Invis is in. That charge shot does not look like it will connect on the Deceiver there.
We'll dodge from
Oh,
him.
nice double charge onto James. That should be instant death.
Oh,
no, the
no.
Tyrants are just letting him walk away, and he's able to get more shots off and live through that as Obama gets a double kill and happy with a third one, and that'll be it for that round.
I was about to complain about a bit the deceiver play right there, but like considering they only need a couple of kills, I guess it's fine. Like he had this Whipple Scout totally pinned down in its own volley, granted, but he had already like infected and like do like 2-3 melees, so that guy was pretty low. Like you should like linger there, do a melee or 2 melees, like then you're gonna trade your life, but at least it's not gonna charge it. I think like you need to sacrifice yourself a bit against this comp.
Yeah, a little bit. As long as you can keep one of the scouts occupied, that's already just a large amount of value. The downside is if you focus on the 2 scouts, then you just have the Prophet with Life Drinker walking around, living forever. Something that happened there in that last fight as well.
In the work, like the thing that you need to do is like one Sentinel art focuses one of the scouts and Deceivers focuses the second one. And then you have one Tyrant dropping on a Prophet. Like in this kind of maps, you should be able to drop on a Prophet. A fast engage is coming.
And they're already going straight in here.
Both grab misses, but the humans
Ooh, we're
use
seeing an
lot.
Alchemist be used here. Nice firewall damage onto the Tyrant there. Volley is down, has now run out. Happy is able to take out Prince's Thundercat. Humans have gotten some return kills here, but 2 for 2, yeah.
I think one of the Sentinel managed to get a body. Yeah, he healed him best. And then they're going.
Oh, nice bola there onto the abducting bird. And a hex
There
shot
is
to follow up.
No! Ooh!
Larussi trying to stay alive here from the chase, but Tortuga will catch up to him and take him out there. Alchemist is now regrouped with T-Towels. Both of them trying to deal with this Tyrant. They will succeed in taking him out. Iron Wing has also returned to his team now as well.
Yeah, dodge and abduct, really nice.
But the bird is immediately back in with an abduct onto the Alchemist, followed up by a Marathon. But nice job from Princess there. They will take out James, yeah. He walked right through a firewall.
Happy got a double kill, so.
Yeah, with his bomb, I think. And now we're just seeing staggered engages here from Go Bananas. They are trickling in one at a time.
Yeah, they managed to reconnect and they're immediately going in, despite one time just healing on the other side of the map, but it doesn't matter. This Alchemists get dropped into a puncher. I don't know how much.
That's just almost a complete wipe there. Princess will be able to get a return kill on Happy with her firewall, but other than that,
Yeah,
a very dominant showing.
You see a bit of like inexperience from the Bananas. They just like split way too much in no man's land. They should have like at least group up and fight in the volley, but like the volley was somewhere, then there was a firewall nearby a hunter, like.
But they're all playing their own game separately here, and
yeah, that's
We Suck is just splitting them up constantly for free here. Ironwing gets dragged away into a Tyrant. It's just instantaneous death there, and one kill left on the board, yeah. And James with a double will secure that out.
That's a big arch. What's the score?
I do not actually know. We'll have to ask them.
Vampires have 9 plus 3, 5, 12. Vampires had 12 and humans had 9 or 6. I don't remember. 69 whole.
I've seen a lot of those.
Way too many.
Ooh. Yeah, 42 to 17.
Was a big gap. 5.
We'll be swapping over to the US server now, so that's going to be even more difficult for Go Bananas now.
Yeah, you see, like bananas were playing like individually. It was not so bad, but just I think some core fundamentals of the games just got lost somewhere in translation.
They had some fairly good plays on the vampire half, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I mean they they lost quite brutally that round as well.
Yeah, We Suck has started playing a much more aggressive vampire half now. You saw them with the immediate quick engage, not giving them any time to set up, and Go Bananas just having no answer to that type of gameplay.
Yeah, you need to like steel yourself and be ready. Thank you for the code. Be ready to fight anywhere. Like I guess it's something that just comes with the experience. Oh, you were right. No, 2 spectators connected. I see it, Scorpion. You liar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's right there. Oh yeah, Arden's skin wasn't banned. Oh yeah, yeah, it was banned. I remember. I remember one tyrant actually going in and die super quick. Like how?
Yeah, James having gotten used to that hardened skin without it, he's not expecting that melt. That was one of the better plays from Go Bananas there, but
Yeah, the first fight when he went like 2-on-2, but then Epi's team managed to like run back. And even there you see like mechanically the bananas are not bad because the Sentinel got balled and then they got axed. But they just then failed to fight all in the same spots because like the Prophet and the Hunter just kept running away to best.
it is a bit surprising, honestly, that their team cohesion is so little. They have scrimmed a lot together, so you'd expect to at least see a bit more cohesiveness, but they're all just kind of running around doing their own thing on the human half there. Even on the vampire side, we saw that half the team wanted to stay out of the volley, and the other half decided, I'm just going to be fighting in it anyway, I have no way out. And that's the kind of thing that you just have to communicate.
Yeah. But that's also like falls into one of the things they lamented as well, is like when teams got made for this tournament, like the first 3 teams got like the most of the very experienced veterans, and then to people like them, they didn't have so much of fighting. Like what I hear from them is like nobody of them really knows how to play this game at the highest level.
Could certainly be part of it. Is unfortunately the downside of having such a small player base.
And
No real way around it.
And we could stay here and complain about the formation of the teams and the tier list like all day long. I won't.
Oh, don't worry, people already have.
Oh yeah, I did as well. Okay, well, who's playing now? Like,
We
still
Suck
the
will be
Alchemist.
on humans. Yeah, they are sticking with the Alchemist.
I don't think is a good idea. Oh, Alchemist that drop Shockwave.
Yeah, that's both Shockwaves there will connect, and so will that Abduct. Happy has already taken out Ironwing. T-Tails is not long for this world either now. Stuck in the back there. She doesn't... No, that wasn't her that got the Tyrant there, unfortunately.
Oh my god, Luigi actually gets some.
Yeah, he went out wide there and took the long way around. Gets out a Bola
Sentinel
as
is
well.
almost dead. He maybe can win the 1v1. Yeah, he actually does. And there is a Tyrant enraged. Hard to run away from it.
He's back. Even a hex shot from T-Tails will keep him alive there. Bola will not land there, or he might have actually just cancelled it entirely, and he will get to heal, and that is a 3-for-3 fight so far. James is hurting, though, in a bit of a precarious situation.
80 HP, and he dies.
Yeah, there he goes. Gets pushed out by T-Tails and finished
It was
off
a
by
long
Ironwing
fight, but the bananas actually came out on top.
That they did, but they're going to have to do a lot more if they want to swing this around. The 42-17 is a pretty big deficit.
Yeah, at the end of this round, even if they win any clean,
That said, their human round was definitely their worst round, so if they put up a good score here, they could just slam it on Vampire side, but we'll have to see. Ironwing is looking
Yeah.
for a cheeky shot here onto the Sentinel. Alchemist chip will land there. Drop Shockwave comes in right onto T-Tails, and she is already gone.
She's a goner.
As Larissi got dragged away into the tunnel, he gets his explosive shot out, but he's still alive. NOCT gets finished off by a charge there, and Ironwing now the last one standing against 3 vampires, and he will.
Its position was slightly off on the firewall. You should have like literally stand in it. One of the sentinel was pretty low. He could have trickled in a kill. Would have still have died probably.
We do have the beautiful durable carapace bug now, so we will be seeing a bright purple sentinel for.
I don't
probably
like
rest
the
of match.
alchemist. Where is he going? He's hiding. Okay, he rolls out now.
Ironwing gets picked up there and dragged away. Shockwave knocking away the alchemist that was trying to help. Second abductor will not connect on T-Tails, but Sentinel just lands and swings away anyway. Larissi gets one return kill here, looking for a second one. He will not get it though, and goes down to 3 remaining vampires once again. We suck, starting to just completely make this unwinnable at this point.
Yeah, you blink and it's almost double the score. After a decent fight, they won at the beginning. Now they're losing by double the points.
And once again, like we talked about, they are just playing very split.
Yeah, very split. The line of sights are odd as well.
Abduct on T-Tails once again. She will get the hex shot off on the Tyrant first, and he does take some good chip there, but Larissi will fall to James, Happy taking out Ironwing. And now Princess stuck in a corner here with 3 vamps once again. And she will go down. Oh, sorry, all 4. That is a 4 for a wipe.
It's unlucky. Again, they were not properly positioned at the beginning of the fight because, I don't know, they, granted, the vampire is engaged fast, and I'm going immediately. One Tyrant is charging from across the map. Okay, smart.
Larissi taking a very aggressive position here, trying to get some chip done.
You need to get some chips there.
Our bright purple sentinel friend still glowing like a Christmas light.
No mice.
Oh, Ironwing able to dodge a shockwave there and a charge, but gets hit by the second marathon there. Is able to get back to the safety of his volley, but gets taken out by a charge attack from the Tyrant there.
He is nice.
Gets 1 return kill, but you see the Prophet and the Hunter being the last ones left. With some good kiting here, they might be able to get some kills. Yeah, Larissi is able to take out James, but this other Tyrant is eating in the back here while the Larissi falls to Happy there. T-Tails is able to stay alive a little bit longer, and her hex shot comes back. Now the team has returned, and they will finish off that last Tyrant.
Nice. They managed to quite nice this fight here, and that was like best thing. Like everybody dodged at least one ability.
Oh, there's an
Sometimes
abduct
you need-
already onto the Alchemist, dropping them from on high here. We'll be looking for a quick heal before this fight starts, but the Tyrant is already in.
Managed to
Marathon
use-
will
managed
not
to-
connect with anyone. And
Hey, the
Enrage has
volley's
run out.
nice.
Drop Shockwave connecting on the Alchemist. Volley is in a nice double Shockwave onto the Scout and the Alch. We're seeing 2 Alchs now,
Double
actually.
Alchemist.
And the AoE is doing some work here, taking some vampires off the field. But that'll be a cleanup job done by the Sentinels there. A 4 for 2 now in favor of We Suck. And I'm pretty
And they
sure
can
this
go
is
immediately. The Tyrant is
unwinnable
ready.
now, yeah.
The Tyrant is ready. Oh, that's massive damage on the guy. Oh my god, that Sentinel just lied in.
T-Tails not even being allowed to play the game here, immediately landing into an Enraged Shockwave and a swinging Tyrant.
We are telling a lot about what bananas are doing wrong, but like, I want to give like these fights props to Happy's team. That was a nice fast engage. A lot of teams having like being so split. Half of the vampires were like in best, and the other half were just in mid. Will not have just gone, but like, I guess that's what confidence.
Confidence and We Suck just has a very coordinated vampire side. You see every time there's no wasted movements in what they do. They're always going in at least 2 at a time, never on their own. And that'll be a complete wipe to end that round, and that
It's
is pretty
30
much
to
the end now.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gap in this team is quite big. Maybe the bananas will try now double senti double turn? Yeah, they do. Should have started with it from the beginning, I think.
Yeah, but this match is already unwinnable. Even with a
Oh,
30
yeah,
to
yeah.
0, they will not be able to make up that deficit. Just kind of bookkeeping at this point. Yeah,
Alchemist,
and
double alchemist.
yeah, we suck is aware of it. They are pulling out 2 alchemists. They have indeed done the math.
Well, that was not hard math, actually.
No, not particularly.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Immolation Alchemist as well, looks like just popping it right at the start there. And Healing Mist. Alright.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Not particularly a fan of this, if I have to be honest. But both alchemists are immolation.
Got they both Healing Mist as well. Oh, Warbo shot
Yeah.
onto the Tyrant there on the smokestacks. And a shockwave connecting onto Obama there as one of the alchemists gets dragged away before being able to pop Immolation. Tortuga just disconnected. Ah, okay. I guess he crashed. That'll be a 2-for-2 fight, but I imagine we'll be seeing a pause here very shortly.
It's not being okay. No, I figure now it's getting cold. Yeah, there's not much to complain right there. It's just when you have 2 sentinels and they only have 1 scout, the scout cannot land a charge shot on the on the engage. That's a bit of sloppy gameplay, I have to say.
Yeah, especially on smokestacks, you should know that the scout's going to be trying to look up there as much as possible.
Yeah. Well, we can also like not blame it on the bananas. I wouldn't try my hardest as well if I was in this situation.
Yeah, that is very true. Tuga has come back now, so I imagine we will be starting here very shortly.
So how did that fight go? Was that a
2
2
for
for 2
2,
actually?
It may have gone more in favor of Go Bananas if Tortuga hadn't DC'd, considering that he was in the middle of that fight, but
Yeah, he didn't die actually. Like the death he has.
it didn't count.
Yeah, it didn't. So quite lucky for being happy. Like
A happy
not
rigging
only
of the
lucky
system here,
spawns on
honestly.
this guy.
Yeah. Airstrike is in. That's nicely placed
They're
there.
striking the alchemists.
Well, I think they were aiming for the Warbow there, but he moved a little bit too far away. Missed Bola there from the Hunter, and Sentinel's looking for a kill on him. Will be able to pick it up, and both Alchemists fall as well. That'll be a
easy fight.
4 for 1 in favor of Go Bananas.
I mean, easy fights, honestly.
Yeah.
Alchemies shouldn't be a factor. The volley, if it's not bleed, you have like reflective skin. Doesn't bother you at all.
Well, you say Alchemist shouldn't be a factor, but one of them is the highest damage.
Okay. The 2 fights, 1.7k. That's a yikes. The only one with excuse is Tortuga crash. Oh, the Tyrant get warped.
Oh, we're seeing a jump Tyrant now going in. Nice landing onto the Scout there with an in-range jump and a beautiful double shockwave followed up by a double
nice
charge.
play from the bananas.
There's a lot of damage done there immediately. One of the Alchemists was able to sit in the healing mist. Are we
Wing
seeing Wing
Flap?
Flap? Yeah, we are.
Another 3 for 1 for 4. Another easy fight for the bananas.
Yeah, 2 Sentinels are going to have a fairly easy time against a double Alp comp, especially
Yeah,
if there is
especially
no
the
light
Tyrant
bomb.
is the one getting more potent.
Yeah. And neither Alchemist is running light bomb from the looks of it, so they don't even have that little help against Sentinels.
Yeah.
We're seeing a Body being dragged by the Tyrant on the stairs here. Looks like they will eat it
Yeah.
before going in. Looking for a charge. Warbow shot misses there. Charge does as well, but forces the Warbow off the high ground. Volley and Healing Mist are now in, and we're seeing the double immolation pop on one Tyrant, and he's gone.
Oh my god, he's dead!
That is a lot of damage done pretty quickly.
That's another case of like too hard of a disengage. They shouldn't be so afraid. I feel like. I mean, we cannot see exactly the HP bars.
But I do
After-
think disengaging out of all of that AoE was probably the right call, considering that despite Immolation not being a good ability, it does a lot of damage if you get hit by it.
Oh yeah, the Tyrant knows it for sure. Knows
Yeah,
it for
he's understood that now, I'm fairly sure. I'll write it down in his daily logbook. Today I died to a double immolation.
sure. That was no fun day.
It was not great. I blinked and I was gone.
Then actually, it was getting damaged by both alchemists, I think, and the volley, the very least.
Yeah, so like I said, he was standing in a lot of AoEs.
Oh, this what? No!
Jump is in, it will not connect with anyone there though, just landing on the stairs.
One of the alchemists just got bamboozled in the back.
Immolation being used again on top of the Healing Mist there.
Oh my god, they're winning 2 fights.
Yeah, they have won 2 fights and they have brought the score in this round almost to a tie once again.
The Sentinels should take their time and know that it can have like a really easy fight. Like, if and really easy grabs. Like you could just bait out the immolations and then go and have a double grab on the alchemists. It should be like fairly easy to do. US permit.
True, yeah. We're seeing a fight
Oh,
inside
no.
arena
The
here.
Tyrant is
The Tyrant
getting
is being chased by 2 immolating alchemists. He is able to juke
Nobody
both of
dodges
them.
them both.
We'll
And then-
stay here to fight
I don't know,
inside the
the-
Healing Mist.
I know. Yeah,
He's missing some melees though, that's unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky. Mouse sensitivity too low for vampires there.
Yeah, that has to be at least 500 or it's not good enough.
There was a 3-for-1 in this fight. It was like, and 2 alchemists were looking at a Tyrant inside the arena. Something must have been wrong there.
Yeah,
Well-
I think they weren't trying at the end there. Either
Yeah,
team.
I think so too.
That will be a very dominant showing from We Suck as they move on now to the finals of the losers bracket.
Yep. Waiting them there. Dog beating Mason. With a great bandit and his 3 companions. Sorry guys, bandit is clearly the main character on the show.
It's an interesting theory. I wouldn't mind it if it were true. Unfortunately, the only thing he's the main character of is missing things.
So should we go?
I guess
Or do
we
you
could.
drag
They
them?
are all in a open channel though, so I think I'll be dragging them down here.
Yeah, steal them.
Otherwise, we have too much noise. Yeah, I'm gonna be dragging you in here because
Oh, you don't
Many
want
I
public
don't
channel?
want the absurd amount of noise that could potentially come if those people decide to unmute. Am I missing someone? I'm missing Obama. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Congrats on the
Oh,
win.
congrats!
Thanks. It was fun.
So, what inspired the Immolation Healing Mist comp?
Well, you know, yesterday we were practicing some stuff, double alchemist stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Rim.
Physical pickups.
an idea Hex
Yeah.
actually had at one point.
Yeah, the people who were scrimming actually got mad at us for trying it out, but I don't know. For some reason, they were mad.
Yeah, no.
They look really
Who
serious to me.
Yeah, but you know, we did use it in the tournament, so I don't know why they would get mad if it's something we use in the tournament.
I
you even
truly
won
wonder,
with
you
this.
know, I could. It's anyone's guess, really.
Yeah.
Large amount of research that needs to be done in that regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you will be
Anyways,
moving on
that
to
was
the
fun.
finals
GGs
of the
to
losers
those
bracket
guys.
now, so.
Awesome. We get to play you, right?
Yep. And then.
And Bandit. Don't
You
forget
want to do that
Bandit.
tomorrow?
No,
Why?
because I have 0 time tomorrow.
How about the next day?
I have no time then either. Or Friday,
about-
for that matter.
All right, you're.
Can we
sounding
do
like-
them yesterday?
Yeah, let's do it yesterday. Just count yesterday's scrims.
Okay, yeah, we count the feign, and that's the only one we count.
Well, if you count any of the other ones, we win overall.
No, one of them was close enough.
How much did you win the feign by?
I don't remember, but
Oh.
it was a decent amount actually.
Yeah. You get screenshots, so.
Yeah, obviously.
Is everybody's good?
Huh?
Did everybody send them?
They sent them to me.
Well,
Oh, you mean your
making sure.
screenshots? Hold on.
What?
I have
What are you talking
Tortugas,
about?
I have Happies, I am missing James and Obama.
I sent mine to Happy.
Anyway, that'll be it for the stream. Thank you
Oh,
all
you
for
sent it to me?
watching. So check challenge for whenever the next match is, and see you later.